Testing 1, 2, 3. Yeah, sounds good. I can see the volume's gone up. Beautiful.
Help us level the playing field. Sign the parliamentary petition today to fuel the growth and fund the game.
Good afternoon and welcome to Casey Fields in Melbourne Southeast, where the Sooty Football Academy play host to one of the most intriguing fixtures of round 20 in the Senol NPL Victoria. Melbourne City against the reigning champions Heidelberg United. 20 rounds in, and this one has a genuine stakes at both ends of the equation. Melbourne City in their first ever NPL Victoria season. Remember, sit 7th on 29 points, but don't let the ladder position fool you at all. They have 2 games in hand and most of the pack, and the second best goal difference outside the top 3. Heidelberg, the 2025 champions, are 5th on 31 points. They've been leapfrogged just last night by the red-hot Preston Lions, and the Burgers arrive in very different form to side that swept all before them last spring. Well, Melbourne City, what a debut campaign it's been thus far this season. The young City side promoted through the VPL1 playoffs last September. A penalty shootout win over Brunswick City, in which teenage keeper Lockie Charles saved 3 consecutive spot kicks. They've taken the top flight like they belong here. The numbers, well, they tell the story. A 5-0 win over St Albans back in March. They still stand among the biggest home wins of the season, and a remarkable 7-0 demolition of Bentley Greens away in May. The highest scoring result in the league this year, with an average age hovering around the late teens. Stuart McDonald's side, with former Socceroos James Jago alongside him on the bench. They'll play a fearlessness that made every second favourite, really, in this one, potentially. They come in today back off a back strong away win at Altona Magic last weekend. Roland Balla with a brace and was best on field on that day. That one wrinkle in the fairy tale, really. The A-League Academy, well, ineligible to be competing in the Australian Championship, of course, but for this group, the final series and the individual development are at the prize. Wayside Heidelberg, on the other hand, last year they did it all, really. Champions of Victoria with the grand final win over Dandy City. And that really unforgettable run in the Australia Cup, knocking out 3 A-League clubs, Western Sydney, Wellington Phoenix and Auckland, before obviously failing at the final hurdle against Newcastle Jets. Well, changes in today's really unnamed changes for Melbourne City. Heidelberg, well, they've named 2 changes, and I'll go through those in just a second. There's the kickoff here. Heidelberg in their full yellow kit, going from your left to right. And the home side, Melbourne City, going from your right to left. So Yaron Souza in goals. Collins, captain today. Left lean also getting the nod for Heidelberg, the wayside. Tas Mudakudis, number 6, Anthony Lesiotis. Number 7, Fletcher Fulton. Number 8, Marcus Humbert. Number 9, Sarah Bramall. Number 14, Kane Rasmovsky. Number 17, Jay McGowan. And number 19, Joseph Lee for Heidelberg. For Melbourne City, unchanged, as I mentioned. Lachlan Charles in goals. Number 3, Ryan Calms. Number 5, Matthew Baker. Number 6, Angus McIntosh. Number 7, Aaron Cartwright. Number 8, Christian Poulazidis, who came off last week early in that game against Altona Magic, so he's taken away those scares, and he's starting here this afternoon. Number 9, Tobias Seven. Number 11, Akeem Gerald. Number 12, Isaiah Boston. Number 14, Roland Bauer, the hot form man for this fixture. And number 26, Luca Demuth. Question of which Status has made those 2 changes. They have an early opportunity. There's a block there, corner. Yokokawa, one of those sitting on the bench, dropped from last week's squad, and Bisetto the other. That rotation being played. Of course, another story headline for Humbert as that cross comes in. Headed back across goal, and great save in the end. Stays in play, but the flag has gone up for an offside. There was a big save there by Lachlan Charles. The flag was up in the end. Good start from the Burgers. Very gusty afternoon here at Casey Fields. Challenging will be, to say the least. Mentioned earlier Marcus Hung, but the storyline, former Melbourne City Academy under-23 captain, facing his old club at his old home ground. Heidelberg's best last week, really, in that 1-1 draw. Disappointing 1-1 draw. I think Stasiadis would have been aggrieved how he weren't able to get the win in that game on the day. Really Humbert, part of what was rated pre-season the league's best midfield trio with Lesiotis and Yokokawa. Touching base on Lesiotis as well last week. Missing penalty in a really brilliant save by Marko Bulic, which might pose the question if there's any changes in the spot kick hierarchy if Heidelberg were to win one today. Cleared. Charles. Just taking the initiative just to control the pace of the game here. Melbourne City. Charles just having to take a direct approach. One in midfield by Lesiotis. Turned over. Maybe springing an opportunity for a break, and that is a late tackle. And an early yellow card. But the quick free kick can't be taken. Yellow card was being pulled out. Man in charge for this one, Bailey Penudo. Issuing first yellow card this afternoon. In the space of the first 5 minutes of this fixture. What can they produce from this set play? Melbourne City gone in. Just left a bit short. Rebound back out. Demeth. Just a slip there from Charles. Doesn't cause any havoc in midfield, but does get one back. It's nice work there by McGowan. On the run was Anthony Lesiotis, who recovers, but that one looks like it's come back off. No, it hasn't. So gets the throw in. Heidelberg through Lesiotis now. All the way back to Collins, the skipper this afternoon for Heidelberg once again. All but experienced customer. Get that one back here, Collins. Carrying that, had a yellow card last week issued to him there, Collins. So got to be cautious with those yellow card counts. There's a ball over the top. McGowan on the chase. Up and under. Does get flicked back into the box. There's an opportunity there. There's Bramall just looking to nip in. Create some early pressure here. The Burgers. Long throw. McGowan was the target. No, able to control the ball. And Collins just happy to step in and win that one back. And now Heidelberg are in behind. Opportunity for McGowan. Didn't open up. Was intercepted. And another free kick given away. That time by Fletcher Fulton. Once again, playing from left back this afternoon. Fletcher Fulton, number 7 for Heidelberg. Nice little central pass. The 1-2 working really well. Servant did well. It's out wide. Bella at the back post. Will it arrive? It won't. Collins first to it. Brought down by Isaiah Boston. Goes for a little bit of a wander forward. Gets a 1-2. Isaiah Boston still on the ball. Next, shot was blocked in the end. McGowan having to run back and was just able to prevent a corner. So we get a deep throw in here for Melbourne City. Amazing run there. Isaiah Boston. Baker. Looking to cut one across there. McGowan. Fulton. Look to spread the play here. Heidelberg. Come across the near side. And Lee has a bit of space. Decides to keep the ball. Kudus coming across the window, making a big signing, the marquee defender, former Western Sydney Wanderers centre-back with that A-League experience and an Australian Youth International honours. Looking to organise the back line with Collins. Big challenge for the City boys to try and break down that centre-back pairing. Collins to McGowan. Just a bit much on it. Stays in play. Just hacked forward. Challenge was on. Bramall wins. McGowan exchanging headers. Bramall towards the back and was blocked out in the end. So it'll be a corner. Another corner for the away side. It's been a challenge, or challenging period for Heidelberg. Haven't been able to collect a win in their last 4. Whereas Melbourne City, back-to-back wins. Definitely fancy themselves this afternoon here at Casey Fields. As the corner come in, Humbert to deliver. All the way to the back and coming together between Collins. And it looked like McIntosh. It's waved away by referee Bailey Panudo. Real lull moment now. Just brought down there by Lachlan Charles. Happy to slow it down here. It's been a measured approach from the home side. Roland Bella hasn't really got onto the ball as of yet. His misplaced pass was intercepted. It's come into possession now. Lesiotis was able to win high and ball through by Collins. Works out well. McGowan. Humbert. The ball across and easily collected in the end by Lachlan Charles. Looking out of the two sides at the moment, Heidelberg just starting to win the ball up higher, apply a little bit of pressure, creating some avenues of attack, winning a few corners already early in this one. Ball trying to be kept on the floor, and again, played forward was Lesiotis into Humbert's back, still manages to keep it. That one goes wide. Lee was the option. Wasn't able to find the pass as Boston there just shields the ball out for a goal kick. Listed as a forward, Isaiah Boston. Is deployed in the back 4 last week, versatility line, and did play his junior football at Melbourne City. As that shot just over the bar, Lesiotis there. Again, eye for goals. Anthony Lesiotis knows if he he gets a bit of time and space, more than happy to let one fly at the goal of Lachlan Charles. Have to perform some heroics this afternoon if he wants to keep a clean sheet. No far. He attempts on goal, favouring the away side. Brought down nicely. The switch is on. Maybe an opening for the home side. Cartwright. Aaron Cartwright. It's opened up. Again, block by Fulton. Important moments just to get a spell in the attacking half here. Melbourne City through Boston now. Baker square that across and just applying the pressure here, Heidelberg, not allowing an easy passage through. So Melbourne City showing their class just on retention of the ball. Brought through. Nice footwork. Chance to spread the play. Boston having to chase, keep this one in play. Does so. Charles seeing a lot of it early in this one. Results from last night. Saw some interesting ones, actually. Preston Lions, of course, getting the 2-1 home win against Hume City. Saw them leapfrog Heidelberg in the table. And he also had Oakley, who were able to get the win at Jack Edwards Reserve last night by 2-0. Just enabling themselves at the top of the table and just bring a bit of a gap between themselves and Hume City, as well as South Melbourne on the road to Dandy City. Now able to get a 2-0 win thanks to Luchita and Sebastian Pasquale. That clearance finds the touch. We also saw Altona Magic go on the road to win 3-1 at Green Gully, which sees them just create a bit of a gap, puts them into 10th position. They leapfrog St Albans Dynamo. Touch towards the back, and there's cross that went all the way across the field. Cartwright was unable to get onto that ball. It's Roland Bella with the cross in the end. Touch of Fulton. With a direct approach. Hubbard was in and around that area, and so was Lesiotis. That ball over the top has opened up the field here for Joseph Lee. He's going to try and do his best to chase that one down. Wasn't able to keep it in play, but he was able to prevent a goal kick. Just that heavy gust carrying that ball towards that Heidelberg goal. Looking to get themselves on top here in this first half. They've shown themselves with a few attempts so far. Found some positive pastures as they do right now, controlling it through Collins. Lesiotis looking for the switch. Again, be too much on it. A disappointing outcome. The only game this afternoon. Only 3 p.m. kickoff here. And that's a dead giveaway. And maybe an opener it is. Not a place you want to give the ball away that time. It was Bramwell. Bramwell gets the goal. The opening one for this afternoon. But a horrid mistake in the back from Lachlan Charles. The under-hit pass. The Burgers, they accept the gift in the first 20 minutes of this one. Just an unfortunate error, really. They'll have to find a response. Melbourne City definitely had the better of the early moments. Heidelberg, that one really is a gift they couldn't give up in the end. It was a beautiful finish. Because now they look to get him behind again. A pass a little bit too heavy by Razmovsky. Listing stand. Heidelberg United will move to 34 points, level with Avondale. But goal difference, of course, benefiting the best defensive or best offensive side in the league. Best goal difference with 26 at the moment, Avondale. Opportunity opened up, and now Collins. That's given away as well. Bella. Roland Bella! It's that man again. An absolute bullet. The ball turned over. And there's been gifts galore here at Casey Fields in the first 20 minutes. There's one man you probably don't want to give the ball away to. It's the man who's red hot in form. Roland Bella had 2 last week against Altona Magic, and now he's already got himself on the score sheet. That was a rasping shot. Aaron Souza, he couldn't even get a fingertip on it. You can genuinely say that was a bolt from the blue. Melbourne City were really barely behind in this one. We're having a bit of a chuckle pre-game in the booth about last night's results. This one could have an eye of more goals potentially. Really a game of which turnovers can be punished, and at the moment both Heidelberg and Melbourne City, and again Souza has been collected in there, and it's going to be a free kick. By 7. Just trying to get into that position to win the ball. At the same time as collected Souza there. We'll just get to chat with the physio. Probably just get a talking to here by Panudo. Brief or momentary pause in this one, as it just felt like it came to life, really. 2 goals in the space of about 2 minutes. Just mentioned the man earlier, Roland Bella. He's braced last week, best on ground at Altona, and then, of course, recruited across from Perth Red Star from WA. He's got 3 goals in his last 2. That one again carrying across. Gust. Really hard to really measure those passes. Definitely will need some backspin on it. Picked up there by Lachlan Charles. Thrown down. Countdown was on. The press was also there. Flicked on. Lee couldn't get it to his man, and again, ball's just bubbling up and down the field. Chase was on. Bramwell was there. So was Lesiotis. The 2 6s now going at it. Big up and under. Just a punch on there by Charles. Didn't fancy himself to catch that one. Pulled it down and cleared forward by Demuth. Getting involved again, Collins. And that one wide. Lee linking up with Razmovsky. Bella on the chase. And Razmovsky just out-muscled by Roland Bella. Boston with the long throw. That one trickled over. Collins just leaves that one for Razmovsky. Played back there by McIntosh. Looking to spring on the far side now. Slip in the middle of the pitch. Not an area where you want to turn it over. Now McGowan for Heidelberg. Can he create anything? Lesiotis took a heavy touch. Managed to use his body well. Keeps the ball. Moved it through. Fulton played it to McGowan, and that one just sat up nicely for Lachlan Charles just to pick out of the air. And countdown again. Just staying held up in the wind again. Challenge of the first half for the City boys to work out. But Heidelberg, they come the other way. And a clear foul given away by McIntosh. Escapes the booking. But dangerous place to give a free kick away. Lesiotis over this one. Can he do from out here? It's going to be a cross, or will he go for the shot? Anthony Lesiotis goes towards the back post. Flick back in play by Benjamin Collins. It's chased down. Kept it in play though. Joseph Lee just loses out. And a foul given away. Like Lee holding on to Aaron Cartwright there. Did well just to hold up the play. Get a free kick. Coming towards the half-hour mark here at Casey Fields. Bring the tight tussle. Goals in the space of 2 minutes, and that ball in behind to Roland Bella. Smolsky needs to make sure to win that one. He's done well. Bella just to hold up. Looking to cross low. But unfortunately, that one didn't work out. Souza happy to claim. Looking for options and eventually rolls it out. Mordakutis getting involved on that throw out. And now Heidelberg looking to find a passage down the far side. Jay McGowan with an advantage has been called. Now in a corner.
Let's go, Ryan, go early, Toby, let's go, come on!
Just had to make sure of that one. City having to defend again here. Gowan to take. Collins is in there. No cross. Fell into the box. Cleared in the end. It was an important clearance by Matthew Baker. Does come all the way back out. And that cross had way too much on it. Goal kick again for the home side. Looking to play out short. That's a foul given away by Humbert. Did that earlier. Melbourne City, and they try to play it short outside the box, and unfortunate to Charles turned that ball over where Heidelberg were able to capitalise really on their best opportunity of the half. Another slip. Flicked on by Cartwright. Headed back smartly there by Isaiah Boston. 15 minutes left here at Casey Fields of this first 45. If you've just tuned in, 1-1, of course. Goals from Brunwell and Nolan Bella. Smolsky, Collins goes for the diagonal. Just unable to control there, Jay McGowan. It's the impact sub last week. Jay McGowan played about the last 15 minutes of that game against St Albans Dinamore. Nice little switch. Ball does hold up nicely. There's a few options in the middle there. DeMuth was one of those. McGowan though, and now Humbert. Switch was on. Joseph Lee brought it down nicely. He's got two to compete with. Boston was one marshalling away Collins. Happy to go back to Souza. Heidelberg just looking to find a way forward. This time rushed into a direct approach. Long pass. Didn't necessarily work out in the first instant, but it's still forward in this near side where Boston was able to retrieve. Nice work there by McIntosh. Ball out wide. Sudis has a bit of a gallop forward. Found Cartwright. Just having to force back. So Combs gets onto the ball. Now it's Matthew Baker, Roland Bella. Back to Baker. And again, Polizudis Gets another touch in, and Melbourne City just trying to keep the ball off Heidelberg. Calms. Charles. Baker. Ballot was looking for it short, but it ended up going over the top and was quickly onto it. Isaiah Boston had to be cleared out. Baker. It's an up and under. Able to get onto that one, Savin. Boston getting into position to defend. Gowan wanting it on the far side. Lee just sends it back. Razmowski. Souza looking just to clear it forward. Was miscontrolled there by Luca Demuth. Razmowski. Marciotis. Back to Souza. Both sides just struggling to keep control of the ball. This passage of play. Bobbling around. Really under pressure. As Boston takes a heavy touch. Loses out in the middle of the park. Bramwell did well. McGowan gets it back. Switch to Lee. Again. Just a bit too much in the end. Has a little bit of loft and carry here at Casey Fields. Wind, of course, playing its part. Tough to judge. It's a good ball in the end, though. Gerald has to go back. Step forward, Savin. Working together to try and hold off Collins. Does. Roland Bella. What a beautiful ball that was. And now, does opened up for Savin there, but great recovery run. Number 7 in Fletcher Fulton. Boston need to speed it up a bit here. About 10 minutes left in this first half. It's been evenly balanced. This round 20 Senol NPL Victoria tie between Melbourne City and Heidelberg United. Points at stake, really. Not at the penultimate round yet, but this one definitely has high stakes. And that over the top lands to Jay McGowan's feet. Kanizu. So, got a bit of space here. McGowan, the distance and the save had to be made by Lachlan Charles. Another corner for Heidelberg. Looked fairly comfortable for Lachlan Charles.
And again, Gussie, let's go!
Humbert to take on the near side. Can they regain the lead from this? Disappointing corner. Marciotis did well just to recover. Low cross again by Humbert. Ineffective. Roland Bella just happy to clear. Fulton to McGowan. Again, defensively, had to be there. Roland Bella. Ball over the top. Space was there. McIntosh just happy to get the ball out. There's no one really behind him there to cause any pressure. Game in the feet of Heidelberg now. Marciotis on to Collins, who finds Joseph Lee. Razmowski. Again cleared. Those falls on the edge of the box. That's a little low driver. Not enough power on in the end. It's cleared out comfortably. Ryan Calms. Bit of a tug back by Boston, and that ball low, driven by Razmovsky. It's cleared again. Just holding firm, that Melbourne City defence. Stays in play. Lee does well to keep it in. And Collins, an adventurous run forward, was able to be found in that instant of play. Challenging period for the City boys. Having to just clear forward. Been on the back foot now these last few moments. Collins, Lesiotis, Razmovsky, Lee. Nice ball in behind. And that was a great cross, but had to be cleared. Lesiotis there. And a big block. Carms looks like was the man in the way there. The shot's not really troubling the goal. And that one, of course, finds the car park by Joseph Lee. Just finding some inroads to goal. Attempts from distance rather tamed. Not many stoppages in this first half. Doubt we'll have any time added on, or so one possible minute as that one's one back. Collins to Razmovsky. Thought for a second. Savine was onto that one. It's a bit short, but Souza alert to the pressure. Looks to find a pass. Melbourne City happy to now just try and regain a bit of the possession. Take a bit of time to reset, but it's given away again. Heidelberg. And the shot was interesting one there by Lachlan Charles. Thought he was going to claim that one, which last second decided just to punch it. Another corner for the Burgers. Had a numerous amount of corners in this first half, none of which really provided any danger to goal. Another short one. That one up in the end, easily claimed again by Charles. Looking for the quick release. Looking to just bring it down. As the count got to 2. Had to drop the ball. Ball to Baker. Balla looking for the instant pass. Though ball in behind by Razmovsky. Had to be chased down by Bramwell. Lee goes for the effort. Not too far off. So that one definitely better than his last effort. Ball on edge of the box. Risky, really. Heidelberg just looking to pinch it and win it high again as they did for their first goal. There's Mosky. It goes wide. Heidelberg hiding another opportunity. Maybe a goal before the break. Balla was the option. Wasn't able to get in front. It's brought down nicely. Lethlean coming in field. Last week playing as a fullback, and that one had to get tipped over. Former Melbourne City man Marcus Humbert just dug that shot under his feet. Not sure if it was a cross or a shot. Ended up being both, really. Falls to save from Lachlan Charles. Where corner on the far side was asked to be taken on the near side. Bailey Panuto just looking for a short corner, changing this one up a variation what they did earlier. That one all the way towards the back. Lethlean went up, wasn't able to get any connection on the header. McGowan just lost his footing. Was able to get it back in. Lethlean was lurking. Headed back towards goal. It was Joseph Lee. That time forced a save out of Lachlan Charles. Sent forward by Baker. Up and under, headed Matthew Baker again. Roland Bella. Handball was asked. Questions waved away. Lee looking for Razmovsky. It's blocked out by Isaiah Boston. And now the switch from Benjamin Collins. Again for Jay McGowan, who's unable to keep that one in. Being challenged to just control those balls on the diagonal for McGowan in the first half. Baker. Bella flicked it forward. One back again by Lysiotis. Lee. Throwing for Melbourne City. As we come into the 45th minute. Have a quick look over to our fourth official. Yanni Mililidis, fourth official today. Just looking over to see how much time will be added on in this first half. Is that effort well over? Just the one added minute. Which will play in just a moment. So we just tick over 45. The 1 minute has been indicated below us here. Not much time really to create an opportunity though. Heidelberg don't want to turn it over though. Not in this part of the ground where you've got to be careful. Lethlean, just again a slip. McGowan, what a touch that was, but it was a heavy one just to try and get around. Orzitas. Foul, the effort, and another save. McGowan, again forcing another save out of Lachlan Charles. That one again comfortable. Probably see us to the halftime break. Unless one opportunity can break here. Time or the clock might just beat him here, Melbourne City. It will. Lysiotis wanted the option to play that ball over, but Bailey Benudo said, we'll play all that 1 minute. So half time, Casey Fields. It is level, like it was back in March at Olympic Village, where they burst each other back in round 4. It was a 1-1 draw that time, 1-1 at the moment. So another 45 left here. Goals in the first 45. Thanks to Bramwell from Heidelberg and Roland Bella for Melbourne City. Stick around on the Senol NPL YouTube channel. We'll be back here in about 15 so minutes time for the second half to kick off. It's myself, Alexander Stojanowski, and we'll see you very shortly. Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. Second half here at Casey Fields. We are locked at 1-1 in the first half. Heidelberg kicking off, going against the wind from your right to left in their yellow and black shorts. And the home side with the win in the second half. As that tackle will probably produce a yellow. Going from their left to right, Melbourne City was going to mention before. A challenge by Tobias Savin. Seeing the first Melbourne City player in the book. Ryan Lethlean not looking in good shape after that challenge. Just testing out that left knee, left lean. Not sure. Continue. Hopefully he can. Looks like he will be able to. Unchanged lineups in this second half for both Heidelberg United and Melbourne City. Mentioned it early in the broadcast. John Astasiadis' men have slipped to fifth. 13 points off the pace. Also winless in their last 4. Held obviously last week at home against St Albans. Felt like that game really turned when Anthony Lesiotis' penalty was saved. Since then, it's been a grind as they get a corner. Humbert sends it towards the penalty spot. It ends up on the edge of the box. McGowan had the effort. Wasn't as effective. Switch, which runs out of play. Humbert was trying to keep that one in. It's Fletcher Fulton not able to find the switch. Heidelberg, who, must say, cup form was at least the tale of the story, be a problem whatsoever. Heidelberg booked their Doherty Cup grand final berth with a clinical 2-0 semi-final win over the Giant Killers of Brunswick Juventus. And their grand final opponent, of course, will be Preston Lions, who just on Tuesday night were able to grind a 1-0 win over North Sunshine Eagles. That other semi-final. Very side that just bumped them out of the top 4 last night. So quality in the squad. The question is, will this be the week where they can get back on winning ways? Humbert now. Goes wide. Bramall. Just run out of play, it does. Zudis throws that one back to Calms. Charles. Calms. Central to Gerald. He's placed past. This one back. Heidelberg looking to try and start on the front foot in this second half. McGowan forced to go back. Lefleen seems to have recovered well after that early challenge. Over the top, Bramall was able to in a good position, not able to control it this time. And ball on the near side, it's worked well. Chance to go Cartwright. McIntosh. Nice switch. Boston now. Isaiah Boston. Can he get the home side ahead for the first time this afternoon? He was unable to keep it in. Disappointing outcome. On the bench this afternoon for their away side. Heidelberg United have Sahi Yokokawa, big name on the bench, to obviously inject something into this play. Also got Christian Theoharis, Tabina Abani, Max Pacetto, Nicholas Simos as well. Obviously, the second goalkeeper in Ashton Bonzel. Well, one through the middle. Humbert lurking in the wings. Trying to find a way through. Again, Heidelberg. Positive start in this second half. Looking to control the tempo. Dictate the play. Again, aimless long ball by Benjamin Collins. Both sides just needlessly turning over the ball. They come through here through Lee. Bramble just trying to hold it up and look for an option. Does. Razmovsky, and the chance, and that is a clean header, or clean opportunity, which was headed over. Joseph Lee probably couldn't have got a better opportunity than he did there. Beautiful ball whipped in by Razmovsky. Just unable to control it and head down on target. Now, Roland Bella looking to turn on the Jets. Again, strong gust here at Casey Fields. Carrying that one all the way through for a goal kick. Given away. Zudis. That one stays almost kept in. Zudis. Sends it back to Calms. Charles on to Baker. Tackle. Bella. Not just the first time, but two occasions where Razmovsky did well. And now it's opened up here for the Burgers. And the ball was on for McGowan in the first instant. It's just allowed City side just to get back in numbers and ward off another attack. Done well to get that one back out. City boys showing how quick they can transition back in defence, going from attack to defence. Obviously, biggest challenge at times. Both sides know they want to go and win this one. Zudis goes back to his keeper, Lachlan Charles. Always look to play short, keep the ball. Sure will be not too far off. Substitute, James Jago just making indication for a sub to get ready, and just before that happens, Marcus Humpert has gone and scored against his former side. The number 8 for Heidelberg arrows in a absolute bolt past Lachlan Charles. And the away side lead here at Casey Fields. It just fell beautifully to Marcus Humbert, who decided just to go with fierce ferocity on his left boot, similar to what Roland Bella did in the first half. Only the goalkeepers were able to get a fingertip on that, as they did in the first half. They've regained the lead here, Heidelberg. John Astasiadis' men be more than happy with how they've started. Disappointing for City Boys. Siotis. Lee. Clearance by Razmovsky, up and under. Doesn't work out too well. Gerald was able to head it down. Took all but 2 minutes for Melbourne City to level in the first half after they went a goal down. After Bramwell gifted the opener. Roland Bella looking to find and spark another way to get themselves level. Ball to Cartwright. 2 sevens going at it here. It's bobbled out. The left lane had to get in, clear that one. Gowan. Dribbling past one, past the second. Sudis with the throw in. Just leaving that one. Long throw. To find a way into the box and cleared. This McIntosh. Started last week, Angus McIntosh, and got an assist. Played his junior club football at Glen Area. Ball through the middle, cut out. But able to get onto that one. Roland Bella was the target. Didn't get there, Seven. Just giving away a free kick. Benjamin Collins smarts just to win a free kick. Just to take a bit of pressure off back line. Souza sends forward. Anders is headed forward. Twice won the header there was Tas Mutakutis. Now Lee running at Boston, who had to just make the challenge. Here, corner kick. Just turning up the pressure here. Heidelberg maybe trying to put the game out of reach, trying to get that third here. No, they've gone with that short corner again. Low cross dealt with. It's Baker who got it clear. Bella just knocking it forward. Bit of a push there. Collins is letting that run. McGowan on the ball. Up against Polizudis. Going towards the back stick. A bit too much on it. Boston first to it. Looking for Roland Bella. Short pass. Left to be intercepted, and now Lee has space and just into the side netting. Pulled the trigger. Joseph Lee. Looks like Melbourne City prepping their first change of this afternoon's round 20 Senol NPL Victoria fixture. Well by Demuth. Played back by Baker. Sent forward by Charles. Easily headed down by Collins. Just miscontrolled there by Joseph Lee. Changes now. Roland Bella, a substitute. Man who got this game level in the first half. This is going to be substituted there. Interesting decision there by McDonald. To take off his man in the form. Julian Rakia. Coming on for Roland Bella now. Left played back, and the option was to find Fulton. Left wing was also to receive. Lesiotis, though, to just keep the ball. Played a nice ball to McGowan, though. McGowan just gave it away. Just in a moment where I thought maybe it was going to open up for Jay McGowan to make a run forward. So he's done well. Just to get the work rate going. Gets involved in that play to get the ball forward. Gets a throw in the end, though. Set it up. A high boot. Be a free kick. Zudas. Not the way you'd want to teach young players to go in for the ball. It was a very high boot. Luckily, didn't really collect anyone in particular. There's Heidelberg also joining the queue for substitutes, two on the way. Christian Theoharis, one of those, as well as Max Bassetto. It's likely going to be Joseph Lee who's coming across. And Jay McGowan. Both of their afternoons come to an end here. Opportunity for Theoharis, who again came off the bench last week. To say the pedigree sub, again his career at Melbourne Victory, signed by Borussia Mönchengladbach as a teenager in 2018 actually, and then came on last week in the 75th minute. So another kind of game changer situation for Heidelberg. Into the box, that's deflected. Go for a corner. It's Bramwell. Time and space just to let that one rip towards goal. Plenty of opportunities from the corner kicks this afternoon. Heidelberg haven't made one pay from it yet. Nice punch out by Charles. Harris, his first touch of the afternoon. Just a quick shimmy and a shake. Gets it towards the back post, and the header stays in play. Lesiotis just shielding. Humbert did well just to find Lesiotis again. Nice work from Heidelberg. Lesiotis just behind there, literally just getting the ball back as Humbert. Those two combine well. Seto. That one to Humbert. He's under pressure. Didn't really have anywhere to go. Running into a light blue brick wall. That turnover not looking good. So go the other way. Just looks like here Harris just been collected there. Free kick for Heidelberg. Again, another dangerous set play opportunity. Just gingerly moving at the moment. Tobias Savin might be the next sub for Melbourne City. So look to make another change to the 67th minute here. Casey Fields, Heidelberg getting that crucial second goal. Marcus Humbert to go 2-1 up. They find a third maybe from here. Header was won by Savine, and it's over the top. And importantly, intercepted by Lachlan Charles, who looks to release early. Chance for handball on the Heidelberg touchline. Nothing there. John Associatus there. Clear intentions, really. Letting Max Macedo know. Doesn't want the ball to go back. He wants the ball to continue going forward. Rather frustrated about that last play. Offside. We'll have another change. Darkus has come on. Number 40. And off comes Luca Demeth. So both sides used 2 changes each. So he's up, sends it forward. Low ball. Bramwell just left that one. Knew he was coming back from an offside position. Chasing this one. Melbourne City know they'll have to go at some stage. Heidelberg happy just to sit back and wait for the moments to press and win the ball. Nice bit of work there by Polozudis. Looking to send the cross in. It's blocked out. Great work there by Lefleen. Polozudis. Well won. Gone in the direction. Macedo just held on there. Free kick has been given. Baker. Get away. The Harris has had a couple touches off the bench. Now it goes back again, which Jonas Associatus again not happy about that. Heidelberg throw in.
Force it back, Tobes.
Long throw. Almost dangerous ball back. Just had to be dealt with by Lachie Charles. Throwing 2 number 11s come together. Hakeem Gerald, Thea Harris. definitely keeping the ball, just not really penetrating at the moment. Melbourne City. Zudis. Is that to the substitute? Nicholas Adakis. Baker wide to Boston. Gerald. King Gerald just not able to control that one. Throwing for the Burgers on the far side. Coming down towards the last 20 minutes in this game. As things stand, level on points with Avondale. Heidelberg, 34. The result, of course, stays as it is. Melbourne City outside the 6. Of course, game in hand still after today. Meffling wins the header. Siotis just knocking that towards his skipper. Collins sends it long. Boston just letting that one run back. Dangerous passes with Charles. And now, they thought they'd go back the other way. Heidelberg pinched the ball. Ball in behind, was looking for Pasetto. Looking to, he's actually left one in there. On Polizudis. McIntosh just been asked to take the free kick in the correct position, which eventually happened. Calms. Long ball over the top, didn't work out. Good opportunity for someone as the likes of Matthew Baker and Ryan Calms to potentially enter that senior fold of the Melbourne City side, who at the moment have lost a few centre-backs. So good opportunity for those two to impress, maybe see themselves in a senior appearance in the 26-27 season of the A-League. So another task on hand. That one's flicked on. Foul again. Well, one by Thea Harris. He's been in the stick of things at the moment. Able to win a couple free kicks and just causing a little bit of disbalance in that Melbourne City side. As Pasetto has gone, probably should have been onside looking across the line. Disappointing, to say the least. It's now McIntosh plays wide. Boston. Heavy touch from McIntosh. They've turned it over. Now Bramwell plays it well, but that Pasetto touch might be a bit heavy. Does get onto it in the end. Goes towards the back stick. Boston, not sure how much he meant of that clearance, but worked out in the end. Nonetheless, clearance doesn't make its way too far out. Heidelberg retain possession. Smosky turned over. Collins. Well, that's a bad challenge there. Razmosky will probably see a booking. And the ball will be brought back. The booking will be made. Probably won't see an easier yellow card than that this season by Bailey Penuto. Just taken out. Akeem Gerald was Razmosky. Probably a good foul to give, giving that. There was a break on. Who's that man, Gerald? Maybe an opportunity! Oh, what a finish! That is a top finish. What a goal by Tobias Seven. Melbourne City level rasping bottom corner finish. Really cold. Not sure how much Aaron Souza could do about that. As they did in the first half, Melbourne City, they found a level up. This time through their number 9. Had an assist to his name last week, the youngster. Now he's got a goal. He played his junior club football in North Geelong. He's come to Casey Fields today, this afternoon, and got himself a key level up. Had 4 goals in this one. Just been a trouble period for the Burgers. They're just not able to keep the goals out, really. Here's the man. Working hard to get back in position. Heidelberg trying to go the other way. I've had to have this second 45 against the wind, which done rather well for most parts, I'd say. That time turned over. Lesiotis, and a bit of a run forward for Calms, who looked to play that one wide. Not sure if he was looking for Savine or potentially pass that was on for Gerald. Not to which he found either. Ken Gerald, A-League contracted forward. Do remember playing his junior club football in Box Hill. Among the names left that was brought through the period of Diamanti, who of course no longer at Melbourne City. Diamanti was appointed the senior manager in Serie B just last week or 2 weeks ago. Ball in behind now. Lesiotis looking to play to Humbert, who's working hard to win it back. Unable to do so. Cartwright goes central. Chases on. Branwell's trying to win it. McIntosh looking to release early. Just run out of the really room to pass that one to Gerald there. Throw from Razmowski, just really aimless in the air. Worked tirelessly in this second half as well. We have about 12 minutes of normal time. We've seen 4 goals in this one. Are we potentially going to see a winner? Tuned in now, definitely don't leave. This Senol NPL Victoria round 20 fixture. It's definitely going down to the wire. Will it be Melbourne City can snatch a late winner here, or could it be Heidelberg to stem that 4-game winless run, to do it here on the road against the wind as well? Be extraordinary achievement, really. So now they go the other way here, Melbourne City. All through the middle. Oh, Lesiotis has just got one to the face. A yellow card being issued there by Bailey Panuto. Julian Recchia sees himself picking up booking. Not sure if he meant it or not, though. Can't really plead his innocence now that he's been handed the card. Just copping one to the face there, Lesiotis. Gives the players a brief opportunity, maybe just to get some fluids. Key fluids, I guess you'd say, coming towards the last 10 minutes of the second half. Actually see the tape around the hand of Polizoutis, so it was substituted earlier in that match against Altona Magic. Looked like a dislocation or some sort to the hand. He's been able to continue on during this fixture though. Fair credit to the youngster. Been eagerly awaiting this fixture. No. Game is locked at 2-2. Smart header back by Baker. Charles releasing that to Calms. It's either option. Decides to go central to McIntosh. Switches on. First time ball. Boston was the man, though touch that let him down. Heidelberg just chasing at the moment, unable to really keep the ball. That ball in behind could cause a bit of troubles. Collins makes sure of it though, clears forward. And a change being prepared for both sides. Heidelberg looking to bring on Tabina Albani, number 12. Barney come on. Two changes here for Melbourne City. Dimitri Lanes and Thomas Naso. It is Lesiotis who's made his way off. Lesiotis unable to continue. So Abani's come on for him to finish off this fixture. Maybe a chance for him to make himself known, as there was a drag back there. Advantage. Looked like it was an advantage there. James Jago not happy about that one. The assistant for Melbourne City. Another free kick given away. McIntosh has given away a few this afternoon. And he will eventually get into the book now himself. Opportunity. Theo Harris over the ball for Heidelberg United. Ticking into the 85th minute here at Casey Fields. Goal here to either side. More than likely win it. Comes towards the back. Collins flicks it in. Cleared out by Boston. Touched on by Humbert. And now Melbourne City looking to break, but having to be in position. Theo Harris wins it. It's flicked forward by Fletcher Fulton. It's in around the box at the moment. Theo Harris. And a big challenge. Boston does well. It's had a good game. Now they look to spring forward. Again, Fulton in the right position at the right time. Looking to spring, run forward. Now going to see Souza turning that one over in a very dangerous position. Brought this one back into play quickly, Melbourne City. Early touches for Naso. Now Marcus Humbert able to get away with this one. Heidelberg. Seto just slips at the crucial moment. And we'll see a change now for Heidelberg. Pass Mutakutis making his way off. And the danger man has come on. Sahi Yokokawa. Japanese playmaker gets his opportunity. Probably, I'd say, routinely claimed, and I don't know what's going on at the moment, but off the line and a big block. No handball given. Charles just completely off his line. And luckily, a key block in midfield to deny Heidelberg an opportunity to go ahead. So I was mentioning Yokokawa, described as one of the division's classiest players. Re-signed last year in December for Heidelberg as another free kick. Was it the linesman's given a throw in? Interesting to see how much added time will be added on in this final stages of the second half. Baker. Oh, stuck in the corner. Ball just not finding a way out at the moment. Does eventually, but when it did, fourth official just playing ball boy as well, as that one was claimed by Lachlan Charles. On ball forward by Baker. Souza going to chase and leaves that one for a goal kick. Probably wanted to keep that one in play. Now it's Souza. Hasn't had to make too many saves this afternoon, Yaron Souza. Pretty much pulled the ball out of the net 2 times. Goal kick, just straight out of play. Disappointing. Gerald to bring it back in. McIntosh was intercepted. Bramwell was the option. In behind. Again, another pass that strays to the abyss, really. Big switch on. Good touch, but Marcus Humbert there. Just trying to apply enough pressure to win the ball back. Just ball in the middle of the park being exchanged between the two sides. As the flag goes up, Humbert has an advantage played, and now Basetto looking to go beyond. It's a big challenge won by Vedekas, and free kick. Nicholas Vedekas did well to win that sliding challenge from Basetto. He's their final opportunity in this one. It might open up here for McIntosh. Can Melbourne City go and win it? Cut to the edge of the box, and it's bowled in. It has. The flag goes up though. I just wonder if that ball was going in. The wind, of course, playing its part in this game. Though Souza called to make a save, and now an opportunity opens up again. Can they win it? Maybe for a second time. A challenge, and that one, give it away. And feeling the effects was Akeem Gerald. after making that challenge. He had the opportunity just to go and win this one for the City boys. They thought they'd won it late. We are into stoppage time now, which 5 minutes of that has been added on. Some pickle juice being handed out as well. Most likely to the man on the floor, Keem Gerald. They know they don't have any subs. You'll need to finish this one with all limbs possible and attached. So Souza breathing a sigh of relief when he saw that flag go up for offside. Thought for a second Melbourne City had come from behind twice to go and win this one. Souza eventually decides to go forward, goes for the long pass. Because Humbert, well, that, the less we say about that one, the better. Quick throw. Is there going to be a late goal here at Casey Fields? Or will the both sides split the points in round 20? The Senol NPL Victoria. 1-2. Delightful there. Zudis. Just to find a way through. Heidelberg go through. There's a couple of numbers forward too. There's a key touch there by Calms, and the flag eventually does go up. Just been asked to take that one further back. Referee Bailey Panudo. Kakawa pressing high. It's a touch on it. It'll be a throw in though for Melbourne City. Nice little ball, and then ball in behind. Just played a bit early there by Rekia. Collins with the first time clearance. Bramwell, Humbert goes wide. This is better for the Warriors. The throw in Melbourne City. Basetto can go the other way. Can they win it here late? Handball claims late here. Been waved away by Panardo there. Shouts on that Heidelberg bench, and a drag, clear foul, and a clear booking to be given to Theoharis. Just have to be taken further back as we get a bit of sunshine here. Beaming at Casey Fields. As that ball trickle out from a throw-in, disappointing outcome. Dying embers here. 2-2 at the moment. Can anyone be brave enough to go for it here? Or can we see a piece of magic potentially? Might open up for Heidelberg to go the other way. Basetto goes down the line. Humbert unable to get onto it. First to the ball. Polizudis gets it back to Charles. Baker. There you go on. Sends it wide. Ball's open to go central. Worked out in the end. Now, maybe the opportunity to go and win it. There's a ball across, so half cleared. Still comes back. And it's switched in, and Souza couldn't really get his hands to claim that. Had to just clear it forward. Theoharis, though, try holding it up. Loses it. Melbourne City again towards the back post. It's headed down and just wide. That was the moment for Melbourne City to win it. Linus there, the substitute, almost a matter of inches, really. Blushes being saved again. And Heidelberg, they probably want this full-time whistle to go. Not the game they probably would have wanted, considering they were leading on both occasions in this match. That ball, again, disappointing. Offside. Just having a look at the line. Again, caught. Barney. Maybe a final opportunity for the Burgers. It's flicked on. Maybe it is. And a big save by Charles. You needed a hero. Well, Lachlan Charles produces a save to really maybe save a point. Or could they go on and win it? This game's had all action towards the back end of this fixture. That one sent onto pitch 2. Scenes here at Casey Fields. Lachlan Charles, what a save, son. Bassetto there surely thought he'd done more than enough to get the winner. A big glove. Maybe a winner could still be on the cards. Gerald just under pressure, wanting a corner, won't get one. It'll be a goal kick. And that is the final set of opportunities we've seen in this Senol NPL Victoria Round 20 fixture between Melbourne City and Heidelberg United. They do share the points here. It was an entertaining clash. Really could have gone either way. We saw chances late for both Melbourne City and Heidelberg. Max Bassetto really thought he had gone and won it, but what a save by Lachlan Charles to really get something from this one. I thought both teams shown class throughout this one. Goals galore. But in the end, spoils will be shared. It was Bramwell who got the proceedings underway for Heidelberg, where they thought they'd go on and get their first win in 4. So Roland Balla continued his red-hot scoring run of form. Though in the second half, they did again find the lead. Heidelberg United, through Marcus Humbert, former Melbourne City player, was able to get the Burgers ahead, but in the end, they were ped back by Tobias Savin. And that is what it wrote in the end. Full time. It's been a pleasure. Myself, Alexander Stojanovski, being able to take this beautiful call at Casey Fields. Had a bit of gust in this one, but both sides split the points, and it would be full time here. Melbourne City 2, Heidelberg United 2.